that I wasn't feeling. And I don't know how to explain it, but it was such a funny phenomenon that I think it was Giggle 30. I was very tired that
Oh
evening.
no, not Giggle 30 again.
I was already kind of loopy. So I think that didn't help. But for a brief moment, I swear to God, I've never had a moment like this where I actually looked and saw me that wasn't me, and I thought I was talking to a third person, and I talked to that person, and they were up into my wall. I'm looking right where I'm at now. You can't see it on audio, but I'm looking right to my left. There's the door over there straight ahead of me. For a brief moment, to the right of the door, I looked at my wall and I saw another person, which I identified as me after I said, "You fucking idiot." And then they disappeared as quickly as that, and I just giggled for like 10 solid minutes. It was one of the funniest, stupidest things I've ever done in my life. And
Are you
Hitch
sure
just
you
found out
just
doing it.
didn't have like an out of body experience?
I don't know what I mean, maybe, but I wasn't wearing the same clothes. So
Dissociative
like,
episode.
yeah, I thought it might have been an out of body. I think for a moment I learned how to jump either out of my body and maybe hallucinated new clothes, or I saw a different version of me into another reality. Either way, it was trippy as shit, dude. And I would highly recommend.
I would recommend.
would,
Bro's high on life.
Yeah, I would 1000% recommend doing it again.
Well, I have some good news. The stream is back up and everything is fixed.
I just looked in our Discord, and Dixon was like, the stream froze. He said, I wanted to share a quick out of body and then it froze unloading. Oh no, he didn't get
They missed the whole story.
I'm so sorry, Dixon. Good thing you listened to the audio version, buddy.
You're gonna laugh so hard when you get to this part, Dixon. It's gonna be nothing but a funny memory.
I cannot believe how much of a
well, no, this is great because now we can tell him like, hey, we fixed the stream. You can come back. We can be like, man, that was such a funny story you told.
It's true. Also, for the people at the stream, since you got getting to hear that, I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of a tough look from where I am because we're kind of small. But I have this shirt that is a raccoon riding a goose with a Molotov cocktail in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And underneath it, it says "Become Ungovernable" on it, which I really love.
And I think that's the kind of energy we just need right now.
But I wore the shit out of it for the past few months, and it faded very quickly because I just washed it all the time. So I tie-dyed a shirt well for the first time without it turning gray. I went to a colleague's house, and she showed me, because she owns so much tie-dye stuff, that she showed me how to tie-dye my shirt. And so I gave it this new life. It looks more vibrant and fun and interesting, and it goes really well with the theme. So the shirt is kind of like pink on one side, purple in the middle, and like this like really nice cyan color on the other side. So my boobs are 2 different colors, and then my clavicle and chest piece is purple.
We have friends that have a party every year, and they do like different games, and one of them was a competition to tie-dye shirts. And the idea was we tie-dyed them there, took them home, and the next day you were supposed to open it up, send a picture in, and she'd declare the winner. I'm not opening mine. It's been a year and we forgot all about it, and you saying this reminded me it exists, and I'm like, I'm not opening that after a year.
Why? Where is it?
I don't even know.
You gotta find it.
We tie-dyed the shirt, and then just like after the party, we just went home and crashed and just forgot all about it.
Wow. Well, I'm very curious about it now.
I bet you it was cool looking.
Well, I would have liked.
She had like guides on like how to twist the shirt to get different designs and stuff.
Yeah, I would love to see that, because like there's so many ways to do it. Like I did the method where like you roll it up kind of like a
rope.
I don't know, you just roll it up long ways, and then I just kind of like put some rubber bands on it, and it just kind of did like 5 sections.
I think I did one where you like grab the middle and twist and then put.
Yeah, that's how you make like the little kind of spiral one.
Yeah,
I failed at that. I have like kind of like that polyester cotton fiber blend for my marathon shirt, and it did not stick very well onto that. So I think I need like a more concentrated dye. But this one turned out really nicely. Any other? I learned, because I've only ever tie-dyed shirts at my sister's house, that you're supposed to wet the shirt. And there's even kind of like the stuff you can soak it in that allows the dye to set better. And I didn't know that. We've always just been tie-dyeing dry shirts at my sister's
Oh
house.
no, because then it just
And
bleeds
all
off, doesn't it?
and it all runs, it does, and it all runs together and it turns gray. And I've always had bad experiences because everything I've ever tried to tie-dye turns gray. And now I know why. It's because the moment someone said, well, you're supposed to wet it, I was like, of course you are. Why would I not? Like, ugh.
Oh no.
What?
Wait. No, because the last time they had the party, it was warm when they had it. And when we did the tie-dye shirts, it was freezing. It's 2 years ago.
Did you at least wash them?
No, we haven't even on rubber banded it. It's still like.
Oh, I'm so interested to know what that even looks like. And you did it wet? It must stink to high heaven.
It probably does. That's why I don't want to open it.
Oh my God. That's probably the next pandemic shit in there if you open
We're
that up.
gonna open it and it's just gonna be mold colored.
It's gonna be tie-dye flu.
Yummy.
Everyone's gonna like breathe in rainbow colored mold and fucking mutate.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh my God. Yeah, rainbow mold.
But I remember distinctly because we knew you had to wet the shirts first. So the woman hosting it came out with these tubs of water that we could soak them in, and it was hot water and it was freezing outside. So like 20 people are just huddled around this tub of water with our hands in it because it was warm water and everything else was freezing.
Right. Oh man, what a time to do. When we did it, it was cold too. We did it most recently on, well, not this one, but the one we tried before at my sister's house. We did it. It was for Easter, but it was a cold ass Easter. It was like 38 degrees.
Yeah.
They're like, let's go out in the cold ass garage and tie-dye shirts. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
let's not.
I don't want to do that. Sucks. Yeah. Anyway, Danny, I derailed us long enough. Plus the stream died. We have questions. Do you want to answer?
We have 2 questions today.
We have 2. We don't have to answer both. But I just gave us 2 just in case, we needed something else to whet the palate. But okay, I have a question here. It's been on the stream for some time for those of you watching later. So, Danny, shall I read the question?
Please do, sir.
All right, so this one is from Light Lad on the advice Reddit, and they say, the guy I like can't sing. Okay, I need to know if I'm being dramatic or if someone else gets secondhand embarrassment from this. There's this guy I really like. He's sweet, attractive, thoughtful, but there's one problem. He keeps sending me voice notes of him singing. And it's not even that he's terrible. I guess he can sing. But people singing directly to me makes me physically cringe for some reason. Every time he sends one, I panic and I immediately shift the conversation to something else because I genuinely don't know how to react without sounding mean. Like, am I supposed to clap? Cry? Now, I'm low-key nervous because if we actually start dating, what if this man starts singing to my face in person? Like, imagine maintaining eye contact while someone serenades you. I think I'd evaporate. How do I make him stop? Danny, how do we help this person who likes a guy who keeps sending them voice messages that are singing? What if he does sing to their face?
Oh.
How would you react if Mbaluga started singing to you?
I'd probably start laughing because Mbaluga would probably get self-conscious and it wouldn't go well. But I feel half physically attacked by this one.
Really?
I cannot drive without singing in the car.
You cannot drive without singing?
Yeah.
Or you cannot sing without driving?
Nope. Every time we're in the car. Well, all right. Basically, I can't be in a car without some music playing. And if I'm driving, I'm probably singing along because it occupies that part of my brain that keeps it from getting bored of the road. Helps me keep my focus. Or at least that's what I tell myself.
Sure.
But yeah, I have to sing when I'm driving. I do it when I'm alone.
I've only been in the car with you a couple of times, but
Beluga's with me. I do it quietly when other people are in the car. But you've heard us. We sing in the car.
Yeah, you were doing a lot of like Star Bomb shit and
It's not usually
that
that
Demon Hunters movie.
that stupid. Like when other people are around, we'll play sillier songs and stuff. But even the more serious stuff, I have to, I just do.
Yeah, I do some karaoke as well because that's how I practice like voice stuff. So I try to do a full song in like a character or something just to
Oh,
kind of see. It helps me to kind of figure out how long I can hold a certain tone.
mm.
Like the one that hurts me the most is like what I call my Gomer Pyle voice. It's really hard to do. It doesn't sound that hard, but man, it just everything feels like it's filled up and inflated when I do it. So I try to practice like just a small town girl, like kind of like how like a country music singer would sing. But that's hard to maintain, dude. That hurts.
That's actually pretty like close for Kermit. You should work on
Well,
dipping
my
your
Kermit, I
voice a
can
little
kind of
bit.
do. It's a
Yeah,
little
there
bit
you
more.
go.
It's more to the front of the mouth. But
That's
when I do my
true.
Gomer Pyle, I have to do it from back here.
Like back here,
Like,
you have to do it
dude,
back
it's hard
here.
to
I
maintain
see.
like the throat stress. Kermit the Frog is mostly in the front of the throat and mouth. At least how I do it, but I cannot do it. So sometimes when I'm in the car, I try to like practice these things to see how long can I go before I'm just like,
Well, the worst is sometimes whatever song we're listening to, and I know it happens. They go higher than I can reach.
Sure.
But damn it, I still try.
Go for it.
And every time I'm like, I know Beluga's just sitting there, and I'm like, I hope she doesn't care, because
You
if she
try to go
does,
like
it's just she's gonna have to deal.
you try to go like Idina Menzel and just try to hit her notes like flying so high, defying gravity. And you're like, nope. I have yet to
But then when
find
I'm
like
alone, I just belt.
oh for sure.
Everything, yeah.
For sure. And then when I fuck up, I'll just swear a bunch. And like
Damn motherfucker.
I also exaggerate my coughs because like I was like like because then it makes me feel less shitty about fucking up.
There you go.
I just make myself laugh.
The
But sometimes
best
I'm really
is
trying.
the best is when I'm not really paying attention to the song. I'm just absent-mindedly singing as I'm driving, and I'll sing a line, and then Beluga will be like, "The line is actually this."
Don't you correct me.
Yeah, I'm like, are you sure? Because I've always heard it this way.
Mm-hmm.
No, Dan, they're saying for fun, not faux fun or whatever. Like,
You know,
it's of your
I
song.
funny one a thing about that. You know that song? I think it's called "Here I Go Again" by Whitesnake.
Hmm.
Here I go again on
On
my
my
own.
own.
So there's a part in that song because I've heard different renditions where he says, "Like a hobo, I was born to walk alone, and like a drifter, I was born to walk alone."
I've always heard
So
Drifter.
Drifter is the more popular one because that's what he changed it to when he re-released the song. But originally it was like a hobo, I was born to walk alone. And there's
I did not
some
know that.
there's theory online. One of them is that he changed it to Drifter because he thought Drifter sounded cooler, and then it would like be a better hit with audiences. But then there's another rumor that he changed it from hobo to Drifter because he was afraid that people would hear homo when they were listening to the song. So he didn't want people to get the wrong idea
You know what?
about
That's
what he was
fair.
singing. And so he was worried that they would say like a homo, I was born to walk alone. And I don't know if there's truth to it, but it's a very funny theory. But that's another one of those things where I'm like, I thought the lyric was this, and then you go back and actually there's two versions of it, and you're like, oh, well, shit, I wasn't wrong, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
trying to
very
think. There
interesting.
was one song that I think it was a Nickelback song that I was just singing back to myself, and Mbaluga's like, "Why are you singing the non-explicit version?" And I was just like, "There's an explicit version? Like I had
Mm-hmm.
just never heard it." I
Got the Walmart CD and like it cuts all the bad stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me with Disturbed. When I heard the uncut
Oh
version
God.
of Down with the Sickness, I was like, where the fuck did this whole rant come from at the end? Like, what?
Oh my God! Wait.
No, mommy, don't do it again. I'm like, what the hell?
So when I listen to the song, and this just happens to be the version I have on YouTube that shows up, mine
Hmm.
has the rant. Beluga listens to it without the rant. Either
Right.
version is fine. They're both amazing. When we went to go visit my parents this year,
Oh no. Oh no.
we were making fun of my mom because she keeps playing music from like the 50s,
Hmm.
60s. And we're like,
Oldies.
yeah. And Beluga and I are both like, we don't even know these songs. Like, they sound nothing like music today. You know, we both like harder rock and metal and stuff. So my dad was like, fine, put on something you want to listen to. So,
You chose Down with the Sickness?
so just to get to my mom, we put on Down with the Sickness. Well, we had first put on Sound of Silence by
Okay.
Disturbed,
Well, that's a good
and
entry.
that's great. It's such a great song.
Yeah.
Um, and then we're like, yeah, but that's not what they're really like. And my dad's like, oh, well, what do they really like? And my my mom's like, no, please don't. So we put on Down with the Sickness, and I didn't realize it was the one with
Oh
that
no.
whole middle bit where he's going, no, mommy, please don't do it again. I'll
Right.
be a
Don't
good
hit me.
boy. And the whole time I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah.
you don't need to hear this.
Dude. I was gonna say that's a rough one.
Yeah.
I never forget, dude. I was in high school and my friend Brittany lent me her CD. And when I was just letting that play one day, I was just like, what the fuck? Because I'd only ever gotten a CD from Walmart and they're non explicit versions. And even their explicit versions aren't always the full rendition. So I don't know where she got hers from. But the first time I heard that, I was like, is this new? Did they redo the song? And she was just like, what the fuck? No, like, what are you talking
No,
about?
you listen to the baby version.
And then I realized, like, man, all of my like songs, like they're all the baby versions. It's like shit. I had no idea because some of them say
When
explicit on it, but they're not even that bad.
when we were
Um,
at the house later, she had the we were playing a board game together, and she had music playing, my mom. And it was mostly that stuff, right? But we had convinced her to at least put on like 80s, 90s stuff. And I heard immediately, I heard the iconic laugh of Crazy Train. And I saw my mom reach for the remote, and I'm like, don't you dare put that down. She's like, how do you even know this song? I'm like, because I have taste. You put the remote down.
Yeah, I'm curious what Terry and Gabe listen to because I mean I like some oldies. There's some shit on there. Like I don't know who sings a lot of the songs that I know, but like I remember I grew up with a lot of those because
I'm
my
sure when
parents
this
also.
episode comes out, I'll hear about it in about a week.
There was one that goes like, "My baby just wrote me a letter," and it's about a guy who's like, "My baby wrote me a letter, so I have to find a way to get back to her." So he's like talking about taking a bus and an airplane. Man, it's a
Um,
good jam. There's one called "My Baby Does Loves the Hanky Panky." It's either loves the hanky
okay.
panky or does the hanky panky. I can't remember.
I need to know if anybody else knows this song because Beluga never heard it. But I remember it distinctly from my childhood as being like the weirdest and like dirtiest song from my childhood in like a creepy kind of way. It was called I Want to Be Your Underwear.
I want to
Do
be
you know
your
that song?
underwear.
Yeah. I want to be your underwear.
Hmm.
You'll have to
I don't
look it
know.
up
I don't know
later.
if that.
It's it's such a weird song. Like
I don't know that one. I want to be
it's all
your
about
underwear.
this guy's like, I want to be the shoes when you go clubbing. I want to be this. I want to be your towel when you're
Hmm.
sweating. I want to be. Oh, it's so weird. It's
I'm
such
looking
a
it up
weird
because I want to know
song.
who sings it.
And as a kid, I only
Brian
half
Adams. That's a Brian Adams song.
as a kid I only
What?
half understood like what the song was really about.
1996.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. And later I listened to it again and I was like, my mom, what the hell was my mom listening to?
I'm playing it now. You probably heard a Planet Fitness ad just now.
No, I don't
Hang
hear
on.
any of it.
Yeah. Nope, I definitely haven't heard this before. I just
Oh,
wanted to
you're
hear
in
it.
you're in for a ride.
That's a Brian Adams song.
You're in
Wow.
for a hell of a ride.
Incredible. No, I don't know that one. There's an old country song that I learned. The first CD that I ever owned was a song or a CD called Country Funnies. And it was just a bunch of random, like, kind of country twang style songs. Ray Stevens was also on there. Roger Miller was on there. And there was this random song called May the Bird of Paradise Fly Up Your Nose.
I know that song well. My mother played it a lot.
Dude, that song, I have it on my playlist now. It still fucking slaps.
If you want a good funny song, listen to the Mermaid song by
Real Big Sea.
Real Big Sea or Real Big Fish or whatever it is.
I fucking
Never mind.
Well,
you know that song already.
Funny enough, I think Shel Silverstein either wrote that or he is one of the earliest performers of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a guy who sees a mermaid, and at the very end, the bottom part's a girl, and the top
wife
half is a fish.
or the sister of the mermaid.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
love that song.
Like, that was one of those songs that Shel Silverstein performed that was like a far cry from, like, when he performed for adults, it was real raunchy shit, and when he wrote for kids, it was really clean, very silly, very wild. But, like, I never knew about the side of him that, like, but I don't know if he wrote that song or if he just performed it.
I love that song. What's the other one that's really good about, like, tying a ribbon around your finger?
Tying a ribbon around your foot?
It's about a woman who meets a sailor, and she is the innkeeper's daughter. And how did it go? She told him she'll tie a ribbon around her, or he should come back and she'll have a ribbon around her finger. And he goes back, and that's all she has on is the ribbon around her finger.
I don't know. I'd have to hear that one.
These songs justice.
That sounds familiar. Also, Shel Silverstein did write that song.
He
had it on an album it's called "I'm So Good That I Don't Have to Brag" in 1965. In 1966, The Mermaid was published in Playboy magazine, while Silverstein was a regular contributor.
Oh my god!
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's called The Mermaid. I fucking love that song.
It's so good.
Her upper part was an ugly fish, but the bottom part was a girl. Fucking dude, it's such a good song. If you haven't heard it,
this is why we have a bromance. You're the only person I know that's ever heard that song.
Who sings? Is it Real Big Sea?
It's Real Big Fish or Real Big Sea?
A Real Big Fish is a ska band. Great Big Sea?
Maybe it's Great Big Sea.
They do a great, like, the voice acting in it is very funny. In that version, he's like, "Here, fishy, fishy."
Great Big Sea.
Great Big Sea.
Yeah. Oh my god, as they're playing at the end. Come here, fishy, fishy.
Come here, fishy, fishy.
Show me your fillets.
Honestly, Great Big Sea is just a good band.
They're
they have
really
great
good
songs.
They have very good, like, sea shanty songs.
Yeah, they have a great rendition of a song called "The Worker Song." It's very good. They have a lot. It's very.
There was one that actually, like, made me tear up.
Is it a smile on my face and not four walls around me? I can't remember what the fuck song's called.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's about, like, getting your father's old ship.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like a sea shanty one. Let me see if I can find it.
It's called "Ordinary Day" is a song that I was thinking, which is kind of a fun, very just upbeat, happy song. Not so much sea shanty themed, but yeah, Great Big Sea. Check them out. They're
pretty
awesome.
Good. They're very good.
They're really fun. They have a lot of cover songs, original songs. Yeah, they're really fun. But yeah, and their version of The Mermaid is
When I Am King is a great song.
I know When I Am King. That's a good one.
I love that song. Wake up without a care. Your head's not heavy, your conscience clear.
Here's your suggestion, everybody. Go check out
Scolding Wife is also very funny.
So anyway,
Scolding Wife is what led me into them. Sorry. I could do this all day. Yeah.
To answer the question for the guy that you like can't sing.
Sorry.
18 minutes later.
I would just I'd just talk to him.
How did we get here?
Just talk to him. Just tell him, look, I
Hasn't even
don't
get here.
mind that you like to sing. I love it. In fact, it's an expression, your way of expressing yourself, but please just don't sing to me. I find it incredibly awkward. I
Oh, that's
don't
so
think that's
funny.
weird. I wouldn't like to be sung at. I know Mbaluga doesn't like to be sung at. Nobody likes to be serenaded because, yeah, what do? You just like sit there. Nobody likes to be sung at when it's their birthday. Nobody likes it when
That's
everybody
true.
does happy birthday. It's the same
It's
thing.
true.
Yeah, you just
If
sit
you're
there and
like,
go like, well, now what do I smile? Yeah,
yeah,
hi.
if you're at a concert of one, that must be tough. Even if it's somebody that like a celebrity that you love that sings directly to you, that must be hard to just know what. Like, it's kind of like that whole meme of like I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah,
Like what I don't know what to do with my face, with my body. Do I
Rick, do that
remember
thing that makes you look more relatable.
I remember when like I crashed with my brother for a little while in North Carolina, and his wife at the time made just a comment. We were at a mall, and she saw that you could hire like a barbershop quartet to sing, and she's like, "Oh, that's neat." And my brother took that as like, "She must want that for our anniversary." And so he ordered it. They showed up, and they were very sweet. It was really nice. It was cool to hear, but I could not go down there and watch them because it's just weird to just stare at
Yeah.
four guys in your doorway singing like wah, wah. And so she just kind of stood there and went real fast claps afterwards, and I was like, what do you do in that like situation? Like, I'd rather than perform for like
Did
a group.
did you see? I think it's probably a TikTok thing, but there's a guy that will order like kids party entertainers like clown
Yeah.
or like Spider-Man,
Yeah,
and he'll just be there alone,
it's
and
just
he's just
him.
like, "Hey, go
Yeah,
ahead."
that must be so awkward. I'm like, oh, I gotta earn my
And
money.
then it's just him sitting on the couch, like they're just eating snacks together, talking about life.
Yeah,
Just,
as long as they're getting their money, go for it, dog.
oh, that's
um
that's fantastic.
yeah, if you like the well, here's the thing, you're not dating the guy, but you like him. And if this is like the only thing you can tell so far that's like his yellow flag, then communicate with them to see if it's a red flag. Just like you said, like just
Just tell him.
if
You
I
just
just
gotta
feel like,
tell
hey
him.
man, you know what? I really love that you like to sing. I appreciate that you send me these things. It sounds like that's a way that you show affection. But just like if we hang out in person, I have a hard time with that. I have a lot of anxiety around that kind of thing. Like I'd be cool. Um, or if you want to write me a song, that's a little different. But if you just want to sing at me because you want some, but if it turns into like he just needs like that validation that like someone's paying attention to my singing, it's like somebody who wants you to watch their whole slideshow of their vacation, or they want to
Hmm.
show you all the pictures of their kids, and you're like, I mean, I want to be supportive, but also like you're buttonholing me right now, that's kind of right. See, um, I don't like that. So yeah, I think if you just say, "Hey, I have some anxiety around that. I just want to support you. I love that you love to sing. I think it's great. Your voice is great, but I just have a hard time when I'm being sung to."
Yeah.
So
It's
that
harder when it's like a it's weird to me that it's a voice message thing. Like it's one thing if it's in person, I could definitely understand, but it feels weird to me to do it as a voice message. I
for
almost want
him
to
to do
say,
it,
yeah, I don't know. Like that just makes it even more awkward to me. Like I think I'd find that even more awkward than
really,
I don't know. Well, because
if he sang to you in person unprompted,
if it was in person, I think I'd lean into it and make it sillier, as long as it's not like a love ballad or something. But if he's singing to me, I'll just start singing too. Like,
right? Like if he starts singing Nickelback, I'll sing with you. But if you're trying to
yeah,
sing like, if you're like, "Hey, I wrote this for you,"
like I was saying
you know,
before, I sing when I drive. Sometimes Beluga will sing with me, and I love it when that happens.
yeah. It's like that guy who carries his guitar everywhere and just can't wait for a reason to use it at the party.
Right. So
And
anyway, here's Wonderwall.
right, exactly. So it's like, okay, exactly. It's like that's not you. That's because you want that attention, and that's how you get it.
Hmm.
But I understand you want to flex that. That's how you express yourself. Like maybe that's how you try to make friends. Not everybody knows how to do that. But in this case, if you don't want to lead the guy on and have to sit there and be cringe, or you don't want to freak out on him if he does start hanging out with you and he does want to sing to you in person, then like, uh oh. So yeah, I think just say, hey, man, I love that you do this, but just like, hey, just don't do it in person, okay? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's
I
okay just to say you have anxiety around it. Make it about you, like make it about how you're feeling, not judgmental towards him. I appreciate that you do this, but just so you know, if we're ever hanging out and you feel like singing, I have a really hard time with that. It's not about you, it's about me. I struggle with very bad anxiety. Um, so if you want to make me a mixtape, cool. you know,
Yeah, there you go.
like
I
you could do that, I guess.
One last thing, because I kind of understand. This is so bad. I once dated a girl who would perform for like on in theater and stuff. She had a beautiful singing voice. And we went out one day. It was me and her and a couple of her friends who I didn't really know. And we're in public. And she starts singing real loud. And it's really good. Right? And she finishes up her song, and random people start clapping. Well, then her friends turn to me and go, "How about you? Can you sing?" "Yeah, you should sing." I was like, "No, I can't sing. No."
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
New York.
Yeah. Yeah. Either you just like stick to something real talky, or you just go way out of your range and just say fuck it. You're like, I'm gonna just go for it.
Concrete jungle, green-leaf tomatoes.
Yes. So anyway, here's I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
get that breath in there halfway through.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awkward. That's awkward.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was bad. I was just like, "Hey, everybody, I'm not gonna do that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like I get how those things happen. Like I get how you just want to flex that or you enjoy it or but like there's a time and a place and sometimes it's like, like we're in the middle of a conversation, you just start like strumming on your guitar. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
you know, like you
Well,
can say, hey, does anybody want to hear a song? And if they go, yeah, sure. But if they're like, oh, well, one, okay, and then all right, put it away, put it away.
I was actually told all of my life I can't sing. Like all of my friends were like, "You can't hold a note. You can't. You're tone deaf. You can't sing at all." And I used to be on the play crew for high school, so I'd hear the same 5 songs every time they did the play.
Yeah.
I was there. And then one day I was just feeling kind of silly, and I just kicked open the door to the locker room as we were like, everybody was getting ready, and I just belted out one of the songs. And people were coming around the corner like, "Was that you? That was actually really good." And I was like, "Oh, now I don't know what to do," because that was the first time anybody ever said my singing was good.
Hmm. See, it's not that you can't sing; it's just that you're not trained. But
Yeah,
there are
I don't
plenty of
think
stories.
I don't think there's many people in the world that can't sing. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't
you need to
sing if
find
you
the
don't
right
have
songs
vocal
for you.
cords.
Well,
You're
yeah,
if you're a
technically you
mute.
can sing. I don't think there's many people in the world that would. It's impossible for them to not sound good, or it's impossible for them to sound good, I should say.
Right, it's hard for like something I'm still trying to find is like my register because like some things like when you're singing a song, you want to do it to the tone that they're doing it, but
Hmm.
sometimes you're trying to match their pitch, not that like I don't know all the terms for singing, but sometimes it's like the ones I find the hardest to sing are like an example would be like My December by Linkin Park. Like he sings that so
Oh yeah.
softly. You think that'd be easy, but I fucking struggle to hit that low of a note to sound like him. But I'm also like, why am I trying to sing like Chester when like I don't have Chester's voice?
One of
There's
the
ways to sing in key, but not the same register
one
or
of the
the
things I
same
only
tone.
figured out, and like, I used to be really badly tone deaf. I've gotten a lot better. And one of the things that really helped with that was finally giving up on trying to match the tone of the song and singing in
Right,
my octave, which is
hmm,
usually an octave lower than whatever they're singing.
right,
And it helped tremendously. And but it feels so weird to do until like it clicks, if that makes
yeah.
sense.
It's like a piano because like there you can do the same notes or the same chords on different parts of the piano, right? But like some are high and some are low, but they're the same notes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something I've been trying to figure out, and that's why I've been fucking around with voices. But like, well, if I were this guy, could he do that? Would it sound different if he sang My December versus like me? Then it kind of helps me. It kind of helps me realize like what my voice can do. You know what's funny is I'm learning what my voice sounds like when I sing, and it sounds closer to what my real voice is, which is not shouldn't be a surprise. But like, because my voice is a bit nasalier than I realize it is sometimes, and so I always feel like I'm a lot more like squeaky is not the word. I don't know how to almost charactery.
Mm.
I don't know if you ever heard like They Might Be Giants sing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Particle Man, Particle Man. Like that voice there is pretty much where I live. Is like how they
I was
sing.
gonna say like very Maroon 5-y.
Not
like it kind of has that to it.
Yeah, there's like a and I was like, I can hold like a for a really long time, and I was like, that might be my actual singing voice,
maybe
depending on like what song I'm trying to sing. So
yeah,
that's been kind of a weird
I
thing. It's like I can bang out Dr. Worm like you wouldn't believe.
It's so weird to me, like how different your voice sounds to you. Like
Right.
my voice sounds so different to me. I'm always, well, not anymore so much, but I was always so surprised when I heard it. It was so much deeper and raspier or smokier than I realized.
Hmm.
I don't know exactly how to put it, but I definitely have like I guess like a smokiness to it.
A smokiness?
Right?
Do you mean like a smoker? Or
Not
do you
like
mean
a smoker, but like it's got more of like this kind of feel to it.
Boy, I don't hear that at all when I listen to you talk.
Oh, okay.
No.
Maybe that's just me then. But it makes voice acting hard because I can always pick it out of my own voices. I can be like, yeah, I can hear my actual voice in there.
You have more of a like I don't know what they call it, but like because I like that I can do it like in this register that I'm talking in, but like I can't maintain it if I'm trying to like sing, which upsets me because I like how it sounds. But like there's like a vibration, like there's more of a vibration in your throat when you talk. I noticed
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's like
well, you know what I can't
it's
do?
not gravelly.
You know what I can't do very well?
What's that?
Vocal fry. My voice
I don't even know how to start.
It's like that thing where you go like, that's the best I'm gonna get. But some people can do like The Grudge.
Right. Like I can kind of do that, but I can't project it, which is what I want to learn how to do. I want to be able to like do that to the back of the room, but I don't know how to do it. Like
what,
I
the
can only
vocal
do
fry to the back of the room or sing?
Yeah. Both, because like you could, I mean, kind of how Chester Bennington would sing was like that, but on like an extreme level. That's how he could get like that.
I don't know how you're supposed to do that.
Like not hurt himself. Like I don't know how to do that without just how do I belt without breaking myself? But yeah, all that to say, communication goes a long way. Just tell the guy, just say, hey, I appreciate these, but hey, you know what? You better not sing in front of me because I get real awkward.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. I know you enjoy singing. I know that, and I respect that it is how you express yourself. If you want to sing together, in the car or whatever, be goofy about it. Cool.
Right. That's the best place to do it.
Please don't send me voice messages if you're singing. I just find it awkward. It's just not for me. Make sure you don't use any accusatory language. Don't say, you need to stop. Say, it's just not for me. I would like it if you didn't send me those.
Right. Or just recognize that maybe this isn't the guy to like, if this is something that's really important to him and he loves to sing and that's how he shows love to people and that's not how you receive it, then hey man, it's cool to like those qualities about a dude, but maybe that's not like boyfriend material. But maybe that's
sending them right back to him. The same thing. When he sends you a voice clip of him singing, respond with that same voice clip back and be like, yo, how do you like it?
yeah. Just say, this is you. This is
what you sound like.
Hello, just a small town girl.
Let's drink tomato.
Yeah, like I think the exception is if he's like writing songs for you to sing. Like I think there's a different way to communicate where you're like, hey, I really love that you think of me like this. I don't know how to respond to these things, but it really makes me feel good that you think of me like this. But there's a better way to do it, you know? But like if he's just singing like, oh hey, this is unprompted, he's just like, you know, singing Little Shop of Horrors or some shit, and you're like, cool, man. That's
All right,
cool.
bro. I mean, and
Yeah.
I get where the guy is coming from because I sing a lot. I do to myself. You know, I'll do it while I'm doing the dishes or something. I'll sing to myself in the car when I'm driving. I sing, or I belt it out. Like I really sing then. So I understand where he's coming from as a way to just express yourself. It's what I like to do. I don't think I would ever send it as a voice message though. That's yeah,
Especially
I know.
unprompted. Like
Yeah, I
like
don't
if it's just a voice clip and it's just like
I
you
don't think it's
singing
a
a
red
song.
flag. I barely
No,
even
I
think
don't.
it's a yellow flag, but it is certainly a quirk that I'd be like, "Hey man, I respect your quirk. I get that this is what you want to do. It's just not for me, dog."
Mhm.
And I don't think if I were that guy, I'd be insulted by that. I'd just be like, "All
Yeah,
right, well,
but I think that's how you determine if there is a greater flag is how does
yes.
this person respond when you say, "Hey, I appreciate that you do this, but that's not like how I receive affection."
Yeah, if he starts to get all nice guy about it, then red
Right.
flag.
If he gets
But
like real prima donna about that shit, then it's like, okay,
oh
like
well, this is how I express my love to you, and you don't
right.
even
Then
want
like,
a kid
okay,
to hear it.
it sounds to me like what you want is validation and an audience, and I don't want to be that, you know.
Yeah.
But again, you're not even in a relationship. There's just someone that you like, who you're friends with, who is sending these things to you. Is he sending them to other people? Because then you say like, hey, if they like it, keep sending them to them, dude. If you're
Yeah.
in the same social circle, ask them like, hey, does Brian send you songs of him singing "I Want to Be Your Underwear" or you know, like I'm just curious if Mr. Adams has sent that to you as well,
I wanna be the
or
shower when you
or
sweat. I
does he
wanna be
say?
the boba to your fat. That's not in the song.
um. Anyway, I think we've good and gathered up answers for this one. Do
I
you
think
think
we
it?
did eventually answer the question. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling about dragging the other question onto the screen?
Like that?
Do you think you'll break it? Did you do it
It's
already?
already
Sorry, there's a
done. Hang on.
delay, so I don't know.
I
I
do
can't
have
hear.
to. I'm just gonna resize the window, but yeah,
Oh yeah.
just
We do have one
I'm
more
just like
question, listeners, just because I thought it's like I
so good
wasn't
at
sure.
this.
I honestly did not know that we would have gone on the tangent that we did. I knew we'd go on a tangent, but I didn't know what the ride was
Well,
going
you
to look
know,
like.
there's no way you would have known this, but there's a lot of like singing stuff in my life. You know, I do it a lot. I had a
Yeah,
lot to say about it.
yeah. There's Danny is a very passionate
Apparently, I really
man.
like to sing, for better or worse.
Speaking of which, do you remember that old owl cartoon from Looney Tunes of the little owl that sings that song like "I love to sing
Oh
about the
yeah,
moon
yeah.
and the June and the spring"?
Sing
God, I was just watching that the other day. I think I said this on the last episode. Actually, I can't remember.
Oh, dude,
But God, is that a fucking good
we
one?
spent the next hour and a half after last week's episode just watching
Oh
those.
yeah,
I dragged Mbeluga into the living room and I was like, "Sit down. We're watching these."
I sent Danny like a
Oh,
playlist and
it's
like
so
some other
good.
clips of like old school cartoons like talking to each other and like the old little groovies they used to play in the mornings and stuff. Man,
Yeah.
I went
Best
went down a
friend
rabbit hole.
Plank. My
Yeah,
best
my best friend
friend
playing.
Plank.
I've been
So
jamming to
good.
Circles
Circles is
for the past
great.
week. I just
Jabberjaw
can't.
is great. I love the
Jabberjaw's my
Jabberjaw
favorite.
song.
Josie and the Pussycats when they go through like all the different
Oh
themes,
yes, that one's
it's so fucking good. I love it.
the one
Um,
Powerpuff Girls song that sounds like the Beatles.
I'm a Supergirl.
Superpower, power,
Oh,
superpower.
oh
The
yeah, I
one with the
forgot
big
about that
fish
one.
guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking love that one. Um, that's a great one. Speaking of the
But
Beatles,
anyway,
yeah. Anyway, questions. We
questions.
have a question. Question. This one is from the No Stupid Questions. Petrichor Pendragon. Remember Petrichor?
I do
That
remember
word we learned.
Petrichor. I do.
Remember what Petrichor means?
Nope.
You don't remember what Petrichor means?
Nope.
Petrichor is, if I recall the definition as close as I can, it's like that kind of dewy scent, like in the morning, the petrichor in
Oh,
the
that's right.
air.
That's right.
kind
It
of
was like
that
the
kind of
smell of
smell of rain.
rain.
Like
It was either
yeah,
that or cut grass.
I don't think it's cut grass. I'm allergic to that shit. Let me see. Petrichor is an earthy, fresh, and slightly musky scent released when rain falls on dry soil.
Yeah, that's what I said. I told you it's not when you cut grass, dummy.
It's wet grass. It's wet
Wet
soil
grass.
with grass, maybe. Anyway, so this question is from Petrichor Pendragon, and they ask, if wolves are chasing you and you start wooing, will they? I haven't read it out loud yet. I only read it in my head. Okay. If wolves are chasing you and you start wooing,
don't laugh. I see it starting. I can see it. I see it.
Fuck. Shit. I'm a hard man. Let's go. I'm Vegeta. If wolves are chasing you and you start wooing, will they have to stop and woo with you? What about regular dogs?
Oh my god.
If wolves are chasing you and you start wooing, will they have to stop and woo with you? What about regular dogs? That's the question. We should, you know what we should do, Danny? Is you should sign into TOQ on Reddit and just say, we answered this on our podcast. Thank you for the question.
And just that's a really good idea.
Just like, see if we can just like advertise by just responding and like earning those points on Reddit while we do it. Like,
that's actually
just go on there and just
really good idea.
That we answered this on the podcast. Thank you so much. This was hilarious.
Hey, just so you know, we have a podcast. We answered your question on it.
I think we don't even say like watch it on the podcast. Just say, hey, we answered this on our podcast. It was hilarious. Thank you. And then let them seek us out. That way we're not violating any rules. We're not like posting links. We're just like, they'll just see our logo and that's it. And then maybe they'll look for us or something. And then they can click on our profile and it'll say podcast. That's our cue. Listen here. You know,
that's actually a really good idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, man. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Hey, listen, if you're a listener and you're also on Reddit and you can find the questions that we answered, please let them know. Oh my God, they just answered this on my favorite podcast. That's our cue.
Oh my God, have you heard about these two idiots that answer questions?
Yeah. Have you heard about this? It just occurred to me. I haven't thought of a fucking answer or a title to this question yet. Or to this podcast episode. Anywho, this is a funny story about why I'm laughing at Awu, because the song Werewolves of London, you know, he does that where, you know, for the longest time I had a friend, his name was Andrew, and when he was little he had this high-pitched squeaky voice, but he shot up to be like 6.5 feet tall but real skinny beanpole, but the deepest motherfucking voice I've ever heard from anyone I've ever met. And and I used to quote him because like he fell in love with like this one couch that I had. He's like the most comfortable couch I've ever been on, to the point where like he came to my house one day and he says, "Hello, old friend," and he just like gives it a big hug. And just like that phrase, we just nicknamed the couch the old friend because he said that. And so we started, Justin and I, when we were still we were roommates many years ago, and when that song would come on, we would like mimic our buddy Andrew's voice, and so instead of we'd go, whoa, Werewolves of London, you know, whoa. And so even though we'd sing the rest of the song, when it got there, we go, whoa, whoa. And we just kind of get caught in like a silly loop of just saying woo in like the deepest voice that we possibly could. And so like I was just hearing her like, if wolves are chasing you and they start wooing, like will they stop and woo with you? Like I was just hearing my own dumb voice and Andrew's voice just fucking saying those words. So that's why I was laughing, because like the word woo it holds a special spot in my heart. And so I hope that when you hear Werewolves of London, you too will sing it that way when it comes on.
Can you please put in the comments just woo in the comments?
Yeah, find this episode of the podcast on wherever you listen to it and just type
type in woo in the comments.
That'd be really funny. That would be really funny.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Danny, like, do the wolves, are they obligated? Do they have to stop and awu with you? And if so, do dogs?
I think this is actually a really good way to get your face eaten.
If you just stop and you go awu?
Yeah. I think that's a really good way to have the wolves just catch up to you and you go down. And
You
then
think?
after you're dead and done and maybe they tear you apart a little bit, they'll look up to the moon and go, "Oh."
Awu. I like I have heard of stories of, like, if you hear a wolf howling in the distance or a coyote like yipping or like some other kind of creature that kind of makes it very, like, even some birds, like when they do
Mhm.
calls, if you like howl the right way, if you yip the right way, if you screech the right way, whatever that call may be, sometimes they'll respond to it, but like I don't know what it means, but like they'll sound different, but like they'll kind of call back.
Yep.
But like they're probably not convinced that you're a wolf, but they're like, "What the fuck are you?"
Well,
know?
it's kind of like people with huskies teaching,
Right,
especially the puppies, teaching them to howl,
right,
by going a woo,
yeah,
and then the husky goes.
yeah, yeah. It's like, so like if you
I don't think it would work. I don't,
well,
because
I think
I think it means something. It's like wolves trying to find each other or announcing their presence, and they know, like they see you. I think if you were to do it and they can't see you and it sounds convincing enough, maybe. But I think if they're already chasing you down, I think it's too late.
yeah, I think
As much as I love
I
the
like the
idea.
idea that it's like that, like this person says it as if it's a rule, like, will they
They
have
have
to
to
stop?
stop. Yeah.
They have
I
to stop.
love the idea of it. I just don't think it would work.
Like just like nature declares that if someone awoos, you have to at least acknowledge it before you continue whatever it is that you're doing. You know, like like Daryl Wolf was like, "Ow, ow, ow," and then like he just hears a call, he's like, fuck, fuck,
Ah.
awoo, yes, I hear you, and he
All
goes back
right.
in. Yeah, like, oh my god, Dave, please. Every night with this shit, we know you're lonely. The moon's
Fucking
not coming back,
moon.
bro. Yeah. Like, we agreed that we're all gonna howl at 9. It's 8:54.
The moon has not yet reached its zenith.
Yeah, I love the idea that just like they have to. This is like a written law that just animals have to.
Look, vampires can't cross the threshold without being invited in. Wolves can't deny a howl once they hear it. It's just the
Yeah.
laws of the land. It's just how it works.
Oh, I think I got a title. I think it's
Oh yeah.
Woo, is this thing on?
Ah, very nice.
Because the guy singing.
A woo?
Woo, is this thing on?
Oh woo.
Woo. The moment I read that, I was like, "Fuck, man! I can't hear it outside of Andrew's voice." Like, "Oh, so funny." Anyway, I will say though, if you're being chased, yeah, you're probably, unless you get real like wild, like if you start wooing and like start throwing snow and brush or whatever it is up in the air, and you're just trying to like create a thing, maybe that'll confuse them. But like you'd have to make it real big, real fast because they're gaining on you. They're probably just gonna jump.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you're in a situation where you're surrounded by wolves, or at least you have some like in front of you, and they have yet to come after you, like you're kind of in like a what do I do? You could just try howling and see what they do, because like a lot of predators, like when you run, like they want you to run so you're panicked. So like they can, then like they can use their tactics to get you. Like most predators don't want to be confronted because then they're like, fuck.
The problem with wolves as pack hunters is if you have a wolf in front of you kind of doing the standoff, there's like 2 behind you coming at you.
Right. So you kind of have to you have to make a stand quick. It's like when you see a bear. If he's already charging at you, it's tough to do anything about that. But if like the bear's just like,
you got to get big and you got to scream at it.
Right. He's like trying to feel you out. Then like you have to, so like if the wolves are trying to feel you out and you're just you're like, well, I'm about to get fucking eaten anyway. So you just have to get big. So get big and just start howling like crazy anyway, because maybe they'll be confused and they'll run because they're like, oh, this thing isn't running from me. It's actually might be a threat to me. It won't always work, but most predators aren't used to fighting because they're just used to being the one that's kicking ass. So like, that's why most of the time, like a bear, even though they would absolutely beat you in a fight.
Animals are like bullies.
True.
If you let them, they will tear you apart.
They'll take your lunch
spit you
money.
out. They'll take your lunch money. Like Datum did to our friend's kid.
Yeah.
But if you stand up to them, they won't know what to do. And they might even start crying for their mom. And then you'll be the talk of the town, of the animal kingdom.
There's a smaller chance of getting your ass beat. Like, there's always a chance that, like, even if you stand your ground, you're still gonna fucking get got. But at that point, like, what do you like? Especially when it comes to an animal, like, if you got nowhere to run and they're already within closing distance, like, you're not gonna outrun a wolf. Sorry, nope. Like, if you got nowhere to go, I mean, like, if you're like a couple feet from the door and you can make it to the door, then go for it. But like, if you're in the fucking woods and you can't climb a tree,
the number one rule with dealing with an animal is, always be wary of a cornered animal. It's the same for people. If you're stuck in a corner and you have nowhere else to go, you might as well try.
Fucking go out with a bang.
You'll probably get your ass beat and die, but I mean, that was like, going to happen anyway.
If you got a belt, like, fold it up and snap it. Do it, do what you need to do to make some loud ass, like, do it slowly. Like, sudden moves will make things attack. So, like, sure, try wooing to confuse them, but, like, do it before the chase happens, not after. It's just calling me. Should I answer the phone while we're on the
Absolutely.
stream? Hang on, I'm gonna.
Should I answer the phone?
Hello, Hitch. You're on the air with Adam and Danny.
Hi, Hitch.
Hello, Adam. You've locked me out of the house.
What?
The door off the porch is locked.
I didn't lock the door. I locked the basement door, but I didn't lock the porch door.
I double checked that it was not locked whenever I left.
Are you sure you didn't lock yourself? I definitely locked the basement. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
All right, well, thank you for your question, Danny. What should we do? The caller wants to know what to do. Their roommate apparently has locked them.
Hitch, you're more than welcome to come hang out at my place.
You have to shut up. He's answering the question. Wait.
Yeah, Hitch.
Go ahead.
Hitch, you're more than welcome to come hang out at my place.
Did you hear that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Long drive, but I appreciate it.
Hey, look, if Adam doesn't appreciate having you around, I will.
He said if I don't appreciate having you around, he will.
Aww.
Anyway, so yeah, it sounds like the roommate should probably come and let you in.
Danny, do
you think the roommate should let this person into
their house? I feel like the roommate should probably do the halfway decent thing and, pause the stream or get up for a second to go let their roommate in.
That's the funniest fucking way you could have answered the phone.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I'll be right down. All right. I'll be there. Thanks for calling in, caller. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Go get Hitch right now.
Oh my god. See, if they had just gotten on the stream in the audience instead of dicking around outside, they could have messaged me on here and told me that.
No, that's not as funny as this was.
Yeah, this was a way better way. I hope it comes through on the audio clean enough.
I mean, I heard it clear as day.
Okay, very good. All right, Danny, we'll start winding down the episode while I go and let Hitch in the house.
I will do that. Well, everybody, holy shit, that was a thing that just happened, hey? Anyway, thank you all so much for listening and watching on the stream. We really do appreciate you, each and every one, even you, Mark. You are all the best, the brightest stars in our sky. And we love each and every one of you. And if you want to ask us questions, you feel free to do it on the comments of the stream. Or maybe you'll see one of our shorts that we've been making. I have to get on that because I'm lazy. You can also check out our merch at funinstallarsnetwork.biz. And then the other website that Adam knows that I don't remember. But yeah, you know the deal. Thank you. We appreciate you. This is a dream come true. This is something I've always wanted to do. Just sit around with my friend and just bullshit and talk and have people, laugh at us. Oh, look who's back. Oh, gee. It's the lockout guy.
Turns out it wasn't me. It was just a fault in the lock.
Oh my god.
The lock, like it was the door, it was the knob lock, and like how it's like there's like the little button that turns left or right, like horizontal or perpendicular or vertical. I don't know how it happened, but I guess when they shut the door, like the little button thing was like turned like slightly diagonally, and I guess that somehow did it. I haven't been down there. I only went in the basement. I have no idea. They were the last one in the house.
Right.
Well, they went outside to have a phone call with their mom and decided to go fuck around in the yard where they were doing it. So, because I went down to the basement and heard noises, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Do you want me to lock this door?" And they said, "Yeah, I'm going to come in through the porch." And I was like, "Cool." So then I just came upstairs and started the podcast. I don't know what happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Something tells me that Hitch just wanted attention, wanted to have an excuse to be on the show and call me during the
deserves
recording.
attention. Hitch is a good.
Hey, this is a private conversation.
Hitch, you're more than welcome.
To see your way out before D.
You're more than welcome.
What did you say?
I said Hitch is more than welcome.
No, Hitch isn't camera ready.
That's fair. It takes a lot to put yourself out there.
Yeah, and the makeup. God, I was in the makeup chair for
dude,
2 hours.
I know. Gosh, the eyeshadow I'm wearing.
Like I said, you can see how much darker it's gotten because like now the lights are really casting like a weird glow on me. That's why I need a ring light.
My head is getting shiny.
Ooh, shiny head. Anyway, what were you saying?
I've been doing the whole "We love you" dream come true.
We do.
Tell them where they can get the merch because that's the one I forgot where to go. I did FunandSolariesNetwork.biz.
So if we have a store, I only has one item on it right now because I'm still working on it. Whenever this comes out on audio, I might have more on there by then. It'll be a couple of weeks. But it's on Etsy, just Fun and Sellers Network, Etsy.com/ Fun and Sellers Network. Just go there. Right now, we currently have up our what color is this shirt merch. So if you want a shirt that says orange shirt, I've had several people at my place of business who are very excited about that shirt.
I should get one so we can wear it on stream.
Yeah, hang on. I might have it. It might be in my dirty clothes. Hang on a second.
Instead of this silly Dan the Man shirt, so I don't forget who I am.
This is a dirty version. This is for the people on the stream. But it's just an orange shirt that says orange shirt.
Ooh, it's so dirty.
And I've had so many people who are excited that I had this. And they're like, "Where the fuck did you get that?"
Yeah, I need one of them.
Yeah. So get your favorite color shirt on the Fun and Sellers Network store on Etsy. Again, I'm still learning how Etsy works. I know it's not as pretty as other stores yet, and frankly, I don't even know if I care to make it that pretty.
I kind of like the simplicity of it.
Yeah, like I don't need to do these lifestyle pictures.
No.
Like I want our audience to find these things and to share it with people, like with the merch that they wear. They always do, lifestyle pictures are the best ways to get new merch, new buyers and whatever. I was like, I'm not going to, because they want you to order a fuck ton of your own stuff and then wear it or like take pictures of it like in your house to make it look prettier. And it's like, I'm not going to do that.
No, let's not do that.
It's like, I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to spend like $6,000 on my own merchandise. But I did order this because I wanted to see what the material was like. And the material was very soft, very durable. I was worried about like the writing, but the writing holds up in the wash quite nicely. So I'm really happy with it for what I paid for it. I think they're $20 on Etsy. And they're only $20 because you have to cover certain costs. And so I think that pops us at about like $5, maybe a little bit less when you buy one. But hey, if a bunch of people buy even like 30, 40 shirts over the next couple of months, that'd be awesome. Because then that kind of helps us fund the new business that we're trying to launch to help pay other small creators to live their dream a little bit more and supplement their income. And so that's the goal for this particular this new store coming up. So if you want to get this is my what color is this shirt? We have red, blue, yellow, green, black, white, and pink, I believe, and orange, of course. And purple. Oh, there's purple because Hitch has a purple one that says purple shirt on. And I'm currently working on the bucket shirt. I've gotten requests for bucket, so I'm working on bucket. We're also making greeting cards that say congratulations on your ADHD diagnosis. So if you know anybody who maybe you're a little late to getting a greeting card. If you know anybody who's gotten that diagnosis for many years but never got a greeting card, boy, do we have something coming up for you. We also have one for autism. So if somebody's a late bloomer or if they've always known, they never got a card for it, we're making a card for you that's and Hitch designed it. So very exciting. And they made one for their friend who recently got a diagnosis for autism and ADHD, and they made that for them, and it really made their fucking day. So look forward to those as well. They say you should specialize, but we're fucking not, because we're goddamn fun installers, and that's not what we do. We try to cover bases for everybody. So eat shit, stupid algorithm. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Anyway, Danny, that's where the store is. Fun Installers Network on Etsy. More stuff to come, but eventually it'll be integrated into the website. It's just been a really slow process with just life and stuff, but it'll get there. It'll get there.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone.
Fuck.
Nice. And everyone inside and outside, up, down, all around, inside and outside the gender binary. Thank you all so much for listening and or watching. We really do appreciate you. Please check out the stuff. And as always, take care of your heart. No, take care of your mind. But most importantly, take care of your mind. Take care of your body. But most importantly, take care of each other. And try not to be